This is a royal bombshell, guys, because this will change everything for the future of Prince Harry and his children. William is not playing around. And I mean, I chewed my fingernails yesterday. I was so stressed when I got that email. I mean, happy, but stressed. And now with the Tom Bauer bombshell book that confirms all of our theories pretty much. This is not going to be Meghan Markle's year. Her Australian tour being the shit. But this, all her lies are catching up, especially the children, because this is fraud. This is treason against the crown to try and pass two children in the or include two children in the line of succession with false information. That is considered treason because you're defrauding the crown.
Your Royal Highness, do you have any wishes for your new niece, Lilibet?
Oh, I wish her all the very best. I can't wait to meet her because we haven't yet met her yet. So hopefully that will be soon.
Have you been playing with her?
No, I haven't.
Trevor put an article out there that Meghan had a hysterectomy and couldn't have children. And that was a big issue in their relationship. So that says a lot to the fake royal kids right now, because obviously they couldn't have come out of her. So that's something that she obviously is going to have to deal with eventually.
And we have an update. There's a royal baby update about Prince Archie. Or is he a prince? Because emails, pictures, metadata say differently. And I am just glad that things are finally coming to a head and that we are getting real answers, because the palace, also known as Prince William, is not playing games anymore. He's here to clarify everything. It is clear that Prince William is not out of hatred that he's doing this, but it is because he wants a clean monarchy. That's the only way that the monarchy is going to survive forward. It's to be transparent. It's to be honest. It's to expose everybody. And that includes his wayward brother and his skanky wife. Hello, my name is Paula AM. Thank you for coming to my channel, former diplomat turned YouTuber. Thank you very much. Please don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe, and hype the hell out of the video, because today I am pretty sure that Meghan Markle will be watching this video as usual. And we're not going to disappoint her, are we? But before we start, I beg of you, let me be petty. Let me be a petty Betty, because, dear Lord, what on earth? The picture on the left, it's Meghan Markle's bun on the wedding day. This is the best that Meghan Markle could look on her wedding day. That's the best. We're looking at Meghan Markle's best day. That's her hairdo. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, but that's what she came up with. And then, of course, we have the beautiful Princess of Wales. And you're wondering, you know, this is her. This is look how spectacular she is with that hairdo. Look at that. Compare this to the Princess of Wales' latest appearance. And I mean, this lady does not disappoint. She's absolutely perfect. And she didn't pay over 16,000 pounds for that hairdo. She had her normal hairdresser. I think she paid like 130 pounds to get her hair done for an amazing occasion. Yeah, this is what we're dealing with when we're talking about Meghan Markle. The D-list attitude towards everything in life. This is what she can come up with. And this is why I'm going to just this once disagree with Mr. Tom Bauer when he says that Meghan Markle manages to come up and look spectacular. This woman doesn't know the meaning of the word iron. She doesn't know how to tailor. She always looks messy, crumpled, ill-fitting. Her makeup overly done, too much bronzer. It's terrible. It's terrible. Like everything in life with Meghan Markle is a D-list. Another thing that I'm going to disagree with Mr. Tom Bauer, which is going to play heavily right now in our topic of today, is the fact that he says that she's very persistent until that she just persists and persists until she gets what she wants. And in this case, she managed to bag the Prince of the United Kingdom, a Prince of the United Kingdom, one of the most prestigious royal families in the world, the son of Princess Diana. She managed to get a very hefty position within the monarchy. To do what? To dump it, spit in their faces? So I understand that if this is what she wanted, why would she walk away from that? And it has nothing to do with the lies she told. It simply has to do with the fact that she never wanted to be in the royal family to do good. She only wanted the title and the perks that it came with it. It has nothing to do about Meghan Markle not understanding the job. She made sure that she knew everything about it, that she tried to do everything correctly in a crooked way. Why do I say a crooked way? Because it's the same thing with Archie. Because I've been sending emails. You guys know that. And I'm going to show you a little bit of those emails in the United States in regards to Lily and in the United Kingdom, trying to find out information and not even just a confirmation in writing. And I am shocked. I am shocked. And I hope you join me in this little adventure and this little confirmation from the palace, which is going to make it a living hell for Meghan Markle. I wonder what this means for the monarchy, because this would mean that Prince William was right when he said changes are coming. How did the royal family find out that you're legitimate to be to be included in the line of succession? Number one, there has to be a union between a man and a woman. And this is in spite of the Marriages Act change allowing same-sex marriages in 2013. There was a huge debate in Parliament, and they said that the 2013 amendment to the Marriages Act allowing same-sex does not apply to the royal family. I just have to give you that in case you're wondering. It has to be a man and a woman. They have to be married in the Church of England, preferably be in communion with the Church of England. Meghan made sure that in a very crooked way by baptizing herself, getting herself baptized by May 7th, 2018, in a very private and secret ceremony. And the child has to be conceived naturally, no IVF or any other means. And 4, the child must be heir of the body. What does it mean? That the child has to come out physically out of Meghan Markle's body. And this is where all the problems start. We all have Molly Meghan Small to thank for her bumpology. She has a PhD about the different sizes of Meghan Markle's stomach, how she's able to bend down all the way to the ground with like a huge stomach, how her stomach is like a 9-month pregnant baby in the morning, and by the time she leaves an engagement or an official engagement, the baby's like deflated. She looks like she's like 4 months pregnant, the baby dropping, or the moon bump dropping to her feet and everything. However, I am more focused on getting documentation in this channel, as you all know. Because in my channel, I focus mostly on provable irregularities and things that do not add up, and actually getting the information from the sources, from the institutions. When they posted this picture, by the way, this picture was not taken by Getty Images. It was taken by one of Meghan Markle's photographers. It was a handout. Getty Images got a handout. Oh, this is allegedly Archie's baptism in July. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's supposed to be in July. That's what they led the people to believe. However, if you look here, it says that the picture was taken on May 8th, 2019. May 8th, 2019. I hope you're understanding what that means when we say it's May 8th, 2019. So here we go. This is the metadata of the picture. It tells you everything that there is. It says the date and time original. Now, the create date is when they have made a modification to the picture, which was July 6th, 2019. That's when this picture was photoshopped, edited, whatever you want to call it. But the original time that this picture was taken was on May 8th, allegedly 2 days after Archie was born. Isn't that something, guys? I mean, so when we see things like these, of course, I am going to ask some questions. You can see here when you expand, and I want to thank Meghan Small for this, we have more information. The date time on the right, on the left hand side in blue is the date that it was taken, which was the 8th of May, 2019. And the modified date was July 7th, 2019 at 2:15 p.m. and 13 seconds. And the artist is Chris Allerton, and it was provided by Harry and Meghan Markle. To this day, I don't understand why Getty Images have not flagged this picture in spite of the fact that it is clearly photoshopped. Now, we all know that where all the other children were born. We know that Princess Catherine or the Princess of Wales, where the Princess of Wales children were born. We know where Princess Catherine's children were born. We know where even Fergie's children were born because they were publicly pictured outside. It was very public where they were born. We know where the Queen's children were born. We all know that. And the reason why I'm saying that is because we don't know where Meghan Markle's children were born. And there were other irregularities with that, which is what led me to send these emails. And I'm grateful for the response. But let me share with you what irregularities really intrigued me. As you can see here, these are the Duchess of Cambridge, or Princess Catherine now, easel announcements outside of Buckingham Palace. July 22nd, the signatures of 4 doctors. In fact, some of those doctors, the signatures are repeated because it's always the same doctor in attendance. I believe it's the palace doctor that's there, which is this guy right here. He's there. He's always there. So, but then we get to Meghan. Not very much info there, is there, guys? I was in Norway when I saw this tweet because I follow Kensington Royal. And I thought, oh, wow. How forward of them. This was an actual tweet that I can say I saw. Okay, so it's very interesting. Kensington Palace, Kensington Royal, it is not photoshopped. This is a public announcement. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex used services of a surrogate. We apologize for any misunderstanding. Translating tweet, 3:02 a.m. May 6, 19, Frogmore Cottage. A lot of people have said that this tweet is not true, that it could have been a disgruntled employee, given now that we know that Harry and Meghan are incredibly, allegedly abusive bullies. So somebody decided to get even and posted that, which was deleted within 10 minutes. Another tweet that piqued my curiosity was the tweet by Mr. Richard Bradford, who is an Earl himself and whose wife is her name is Penelope Law. She works at the Portland Hospital, and there was a statement put out by one of the Sussex Machine PR people saying that Dr. Penelope Law, that is her name, was the one who delivered Archie. And then, of course, her husband had to post this and say, my wife did not deliver Archie, but the son never contacted us to check if she had. Typical shabby journalism, whereas the Daily Mail rang me the day before to check, and I was able to tell them that she hadn't delivered Archie. Of course, with so many anomalies and so many questions, I wrote to the House of Commons in Parliament for the Freedom of Information request, with a Freedom of Information request, asking them the following, and they replied. They said, thank you for your request for information as copied below. You asked the House of Commons 2 questions regarding the birth of Prince Archie of Sussex, which we have sought to address below. Names of the doctors who delivered the child and name of the hospital where the child was born. She's summarizing my 2 questions because those were the questions I asked. Nothing complicated. This is the response I got. Keep in mind that, yes, it says FOI Commons at parliament.uk because that is the official address. And this plays a part because of the answer she gave me. This answer has now been updated. Information request. Thank you for your request information as copied below. The House of Commons regarding Archie, right? And this is one of the parts that really got me angry, and I replied to this person, this information is not held by the House of Commons. The primary role of the House of Commons is to make laws, not to deliver babies. We're not part of the royal household and have no routine access to the information they hold. So clearly, I had to respond because they are in charge of actually verifying all the legal data that for a royal child before he's included in the line of succession. I will have to read you from my phone because if I show it to you, you will see my personal email, and it's for security reasons and privacy reasons. I can't show you my personal email. And I replied to her, thank you for your response. I am fully aware you do not deliver babies since you are not a hospital. However, in order to include a child in the line of succession, which falls under the Succession Act 2013, a law passed by UK government, certain information must be public and registered to reassure us that the child meets all the legal requirements before being included in the line of succession. I have contacted the palace and I was instructed to submit a FOIA request because I am inquiring about legal requirements regarding the Succession Act and legal documentation. As per the law, certain legal requirements must be met. One of them is that the information must be public. Another requirement is to verify via a document signed by the attending doctors testifying that they delivered the child and that he or she was born of the body. This is vital for a royal child to be included in the line of succession according to the Succession Act. And I go on with this, right? And she replied. And the reply, I thought, okay, fine, this is it. And she goes, thank you for your further email. As copied below, you have expressed your dissatisfaction with our response to your request for the details of the birth of Prince Archie of Sussex and have asked for information about the legal requirements regarding the Succession Act. This is what she says. Firstly, please understand that from tomorrow, the House of Commons goes into dissolution. Yes, that was 2024 when I did this. And the reason why I'm bringing this up now is because I kept sending emails because in her response, she said that I was entitled under the Freedom of Information Act to request recorded information held by the House of Commons and Parliament. However, she said that this information was not provided by the palace. And she instructed me to write to the palace and ask for that information. That's basically her confirming to me that the palace never gave any information to Parliament in order for them to include Archie in the line of succession. That is shocking that the palace refused to present the legal documentation to Parliament and that Parliament went ahead and included Archie without any documents. That could have been any child, anything, but they did it anyways. Well, there's an update. There's an update because I have been told, because I've been emailing back and forth, and I said, I emailed the palace, and the palace instructed me to write again back to the Parliament, the same email address. And this time I got a response. They told me that they have been authorized by the palace to present that information or to give us information about the birth of Prince Archie of Sussex. However, they're in the process of gathering this information. This is huge because all I wanted them to do and put in writing is, can you give me the names of the doctors? Was he born at the Portland hospital? That's it. That's it. But no, apparently that information is hard to get. But the palace authorized them to provide me some documentation regarding the birth of Archie, not to confirm that Meghan Markle gave birth to the child, but to provide information regarding his birth. Isn't that shocking? Yes. Yes. And I don't think it's King Charles who gave this they go ahead. I believe it's Prince William who's willing now to just put an end to this bullshit narrative of these two children. And I feel sorry for Prince Harry's kids because I do believe that he has children. But at the end of the day, Meghan Markle and Harry have committed fraud. And as such, this is going to be huge because I don't believe that Andrew's going to be the one going to jail. I think it's going to be Harry with everything going on in its trial against the press. And now this. Let's not forget when I tried to get Lily's informational copy of the birth certificate for years. And this is what they replied to me, because the lady trying to look for Lily's copy of birth certificate or whatever, trying to find this child, decided to look using the mother's name, Rachel Meghan Markle. And we know what she said in response to your inquiry. Unfortunately, we're not able to provide the certificate requested with the information provided. Therefore, a certificate of no public record was issued. There is a sealed record of a Miss Rachel Meghan Markle in the state of California who gave birth to a child in 1997. This record was sealed December 2018, and we are therefore unable to provide more information. Because of that, I can't definitely state whether that is Meghan Markle or not. It's very suspicious given the belly picture that we've all seen. But it's interesting, isn't it? It's interesting that William is not willing to put up with any bullshit and has given the go-ahead for documentation in regards to Archie's birth to be released. I'm just waiting here, sitting pretty. This is huge. This is why I said to you, please hype the hell out of the video. Don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe, beautiful people. Leave me your comments. Leave me your comments.